Zavian Hello, my name is Zavian Pequin. My clans are Metal People and Soul People. My grandfather's clans are Zuni People and Mexican People clan. I went to Germany for 2 weeks, and it was a wonderful experience going to a different country for the first time. And of course, I would think that I would get like homesick, but surprisingly, that didn't happen during the exchange program. I felt like I was still in like the area where I live, but just further away. When I first thought about German people, I always saw them as like stern, more serious, not very expressive. But when I met the German students, that was the complete opposite of that. They were expressive. They talked a lot. They didn't really give me much breaks between like conversations. It was a funny experience because I taught them the word shash, which is bear in Navajo. And for the first few days, they would always use that word whenever we see the state animal, their bear, for Germany. And they always had bear statues around every corner, so they would always use shash to point out where they are and stuff like that. And then for teaching them our beliefs, like we always get up before the sun to greet the day, the new day. For them, they usually wake up around 8. Waking up around 4 every day seemed like a too early schedule for them. Like they couldn't do it because by the time I'm like sleeping at 9, they like are up until like 11 or even 12. Another experience I like to talk about is just hanging out with German students. Like German students in Germany, they have like everything they want to do in like walking distance. It's like everything's around the corner. In North America, it's like everything is relied on like driving everywhere. And German students showed me that that walking or public transportation is usually the most common thing to do in Germany. It was confusing for me, but it was also fun because it was my first time ever using public transport, like taking a bus or taking a tram. The challenges that I faced over this program was losing my luggage for the first 3 days. Luckily for me, my chaperones were amazing for supporting me, because by the exact time I lost my luggage, they sent out they had me do over like a request form for lost luggage. And then there's also that language barrier where it's like the people in airplanes didn't really speak much English, so a chaperone would help like translate what my question to the people who worked at the airport. So I was very lucky to have amazing chaperones like that. As a Native American student, I wouldn't have imagined going anywhere internationally, but now it's like I want to travel the world. I want to travel to different places. I want to experience different cultures and just like eating new foods. This program really was an eye-opener for me. And I would just like to say thank you for AFS, the donors, and the Globe Runner Scholarship that made this possible for me. I'd never imagined to go away from my home state for 2 weeks at that. A day at most, I would say. A day at most is probably all I could handle. And I would like to wholeheartedly thank you for that. Thank you.